My name is Simmons. Goodwill helped me when I thought I couldn't be helped anymore. I came to Goodwill right after I got out of prison. I had lost my mom and dad in prison, and I just really felt very down, like nobody cared about me. And I was very alone and I was scared. I started in the laundry. I worked in the laundry for 2 years. Then I changed over to janitorial. I still was rebellious a little bit with the people. But then after a while, I said, well, if I keep being like this, they're not gonna help me. I really didn't have a life where I had to be responsible for anything, bills or paying rent or nothing like that. I was just scared.
At first, she did not want to conform to the temperament that we needed being so publicly visible in our department.
I was about to give up and go back to my old dieta, but something touched me on the shoulder again and said, turn around, you can do this. I started changing my attitude, listening more. I buckled down. It was good days and it was bad days. They pushed me down and picked me up and pushed me down and picked me up. But then I got a little stronger about that. I needed that. That's what I needed, some support. Goodwill was pretty much my family away from home. They'll help you if you're sincere. And I think they pretty much saw it in my eyes that I was sincere, and they helped me.
She made it a point to ask how she could improve and take the necessary steps, even when it was challenging for her to do so, and went beyond some of the goals she and I had set for her.
Now, I come to work, I leave everything home, and I just sing. I don't know, I always sung. Never could have made it. If I see people like down and stuff, I could see a little bit of me in them, and I'll sing to them, and they be like, oh my God, keep your day job. But I'll sing to them anyway, you know what I mean? All day I'll try to do something good for that person. It makes me feel good.
She's impacted most of the people she interacts with in a very positive way. People notice that and say, well, if she can sing, do custodial work, clean dust, take care of the restrooms around here, then life can't be all that bad.
Goodwill gave me a different view of things. Like I know I can do something with my life. I can be the person I really want to be. I'm better, much better, when I look back on all the things you brought me through. Okay. Okay, because I was gonna break down.
My name is Elizabeth Ferentino, and I'm a sales associate here at Boutique. A year before I had started, I had just had heart surgery. The healing process was very slow and tedious because I couldn't do normal things that a 28, 29-year-old could do. I live around in Ponte Vedra, and I needed a part-time job. So I brought in my application and my resume to see if they needed any help.
She came in and sat down and gave me her resume, and then she proceeded to tell me about her different medical issues.
When I was younger, I had a learning disability, and I also had and have seizures.
She wanted to be very straightforward, that she could only work part-time, and that she may have to, take more frequent breaks, and she may come in with a heart monitor, but she would not let those things interfere with her duties at Boutique. And then she looked me straight in the eye and said, I just need a chance. I need an opportunity and somebody to believe in me. And then I said to her, that's exactly what Goodwill is about. We'd be happy to take that chance.
I was very glad and very thankful, appreciative that everything, worked out the way it did. I love clothes, and I liked fashion, so I was excited about it.
I knew Liz at that point would be able to be welcoming and friendly, and she knows fashion. She could find something that looked great on anyone.
I like to see their reactions to, like, when we help them and when they find a particular item that they really want or need, and it makes me happy that we helped them and took the time to make them happy.
She learned a lot about working with people from all walks of life. Everyone who comes in that door is different, has a different world, has a different story, and she got to open her world.
I'm very glad and thankful, appreciative, and thankful that everything, worked out the way it did. Goodwill helped me by giving me a chance to work and better myself. It felt good that they were there for me and, supporting me. At the end of the day, it was a rewarding job. I'm just thankful that I was a part of and am a part of Goodwill, and it's just been a really good learning experience and building block for, the next part of my life.
My name is Kevin Aiken, and Goodwill helped me with an opportunity with employment when no one else would. My life was a lifestyle of criminal activities and drug use, which landed me in prison several times. I felt lost, confused, didn't see my way out of that situation. When I got out of jail in 2006, I had an opportunity to come to Florida, and that's what I did. I got an opportunity to work at a restaurant here in Florida on the south side, and after 5 years of being clean, I had started drinking and drugging again, and I was let go of that job, and it just led me back into a life of darkness, and I knew I had to do something to turn my life around. When I started looking for employment again, the managers who I interviewed with, they wanted to hire me. However, when my record, went to the corporate office, corporate got back with them saying that they couldn't move forward because of my past history. Job search after job search, it was rough to keep going through it and being turned down. However, I just kept trusting in God. Somebody told me about Job Junction, and when I went to Job Junction, somebody told me that Goodwill might be hiring in the warehouse department, so that's what I applied for, and I was called for an interview. I was excited once again, but at the same time, I was like, am I gonna get turned down again? But I wouldn't give up. I met a young lady that gave me an interview, and she said that, Goodwill was a place of second chances, and they gave me an opportunity to work for them.
From the time he punched in to the time he left, he was always doing something. He was self-motivated. He didn't have to be shown or asked. He saw something needed to be taken care of, and he would go do his job.
Once I got employed by them, I was determined to just do the right things and do the job to the best of my ability.
The thing I liked best about Kevin was his honesty. As we began to get to know each other, he opened up quite a bit.
I told him, a little bit about myself, and he was encouraging me to just, stick to the plan of, getting my life together, and he was really encouraging.
I explained to him, I said, and your barrier is your arrest record or your drug history. I said, every time that you come to work and you do a great job, you're building positive work history. So we took a chance on you. I said, someone else is going to take a chance on you as well.
It just showed that, people do really care. I started in the warehouse, and I then moved on to the Department of Lawn Care. I worked there for about 3 months, and then an opportunity opened up for me. I work at Kia car dealership, and I'm a porter there, and I make sure the lane is cleared out, so the cars won't be backed up. I also do some cleaning in the service area. I actually love my new job. The people there, my boss and everybody is like down to earth, and there's no nonsense at the same time. You got to work, but they're just they're very supportive. And if it wasn't for Goodwill, allowing me to get that chance, other jobs would have probably continued to close the doors.
Here at Goodwill, that's our mission. We were a good stepping stone. and that's what we're here for.
I began to go back to church. I found a church home at One Accord Ministry International, and I felt that I was home again. And I started singing on their praise team, on their choir, and then they asked me to sing on their group that records CDs and things like that. One of my passions, always wanted to sing for the glory of God, and I always wrote gospel songs. When I was in jail, it was always in me to write gospel songs, and it's like a joy to sing the gospel of Christ, you know. It's something I always wanted to do.
See, my life was over, but Jesus came and stepped right in, right in.
The advice that I would give someone that was in the situation that I used to be is that don't give up on yourself. When you think the world is against you because of the situation that you used to be in your past life, know that somebody like Goodwill will give you an opportunity. My life feels great. I'm excited about living again. When I look back over my life and I just think about all the things that I've been through, all the things that I took myself through, I'm just grateful to God to be alive and doing well and back on track.
Right